inching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Howell, first play, going to throw it.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
They'll go play action. Howell.
This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And out across midfield down to the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Howell will keep this on the option.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. In motion to tight end.
Back to throw. Howell.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
First down, Howell to throw.
And it's caught.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders.
Curtis Samuel, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Commanders will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. They'll start with the option.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll try and sneak it here. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. Scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Black Knights respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The offense coming back out here, plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Off play action, it's Howell. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And some room to work. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson, Jr., his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have taken the lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top form.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Which just makes the score Commanders 14, Knights 7. Let's go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And going deep for Hill. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain.
And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So they try to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
8 yards the tally on that 1st first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now they go play action with Howell. Steps away. And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Again, it's Robinson.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram.
And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember,
and he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Black Knights are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Commanders take over 1st and 10.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. And some room to roam now. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
yeah, and let's just face it, when you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Back to Robinson now on first down.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
2nd down. Howell now.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
On 3rd down, Robinson.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts
as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
On third down, they'll try and pick it up with a counter. And he's got room. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. A handoff as they run the counter play. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half, because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense what we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Flush to his right.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now this time he'll look to throw.
That's going to be caught by Waddle. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
He finds some open field here. And all the way in for the touchdown.
Well, he was already over 100 yards running the football prior to this play, but this run may be his best yet.
I've got to agree with you on that one. We're looking at a guy running with extreme confidence, running in harmony and sync with his blockers, all of them kind of moving as one, and look at the end result, big plays.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30.
And it will be an excellent return here all the way down inside the 25-yard line. What a play. Robinson, he'll try the left side.
And down inside the 15 he goes.
From the 13 now, they'll work on 1st and 10. Robinson with another carry.
And power running here down to the 6-yard line.
92 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Commanders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
On the return, Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it.
He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
He's going to flip one out here, and it's a fumble.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And some space here.
Inside the 20.
And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Following the fumble recovery, Powell. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal, so now it's 2nd down.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation, because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Second down, Hal back to pass.
Under pressure, they got him again. Aaron Donald in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Boy, you'd hate to squander this great field position. Here's 3rd and goal.
Powell, 3rd and goal. That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7. Now they try the right side here. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And now off to the passes down the right side. Touchdown! A great play there. His third touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year.
And the Black Knights strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th.
Elliott good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there, shouldering the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second down and a run by Robinson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
A give up the middle to Gibson.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
A give left side to Robinson.
And some room to maneuver. There he goes left side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
They'll go again with Gibson.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
My goodness, 229 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's got some space here. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A big play there. 59 yards.
And the Black Knights add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Powell's throw into the hands of McLaurin.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it.
And his throw here's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Tariq Woolen picks it.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. It's a loss of 2, now third down. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
They'll run here on third and goal. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A good job there defensively to stop him for a gain of just 4, and that'll bring up fourth and goal. Well, if this defense can hold him to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with first and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
They'll try and run for it. And he'll get it only to about the 3 and no further as they stop him.
Powell to throw. Dotson, he's got it.
And they'll get him down up past the 15.
Here's Howell.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. And he's taken down back in his own 7. Von Miller in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on third and long.
Third and long, here's Howell. Into the hands of Ingram.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They'll send the tight end in motion left.
On first down, Howell.
He's got a man complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout,
as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
Slide for the PAT.
The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 37. Now they'll run it on the toss. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. That one looks like he'll throw here. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
They'll set up to throw. And going deep for Hill. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
Like all great games, it came down to the final snap, Charles. They had to heave it and hope, but the Hail Mary ultimately intercepted, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, and you never want to be in a situation where your entire game comes down to throwing a jump ball as far as you can. And that's...
Yeah, that my Brooklyn go see Chirac, Southside, C12, 911, grr to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the riches, hard in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boys stocks on the rise, Charlie. This flex know they ready. See, we were not to ride nobody wave. We're the ones who started with it. Translation: Yanni had to buy Yanni again and hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it. That's how you know we're lit. Grrr.
Trust, me taking no loss. We be the hottest on the scene. Gemstones from the dust. Big dog, mighty leash. Where's the love in the streets? Pour my heart on the beat. See that blood on my sheets. Yeah, when we ready, me hit it heavy. I zoom out the pride of my people already. Them I see Ellie. Me, I'm just sharing my journey. I'm thankful that people they hear me. Tribe of Joseph, I'm ahead of the bunch. P5, I was starving for months. A running cut team, but on my pockets, me need my DNA. Baby for lunch, but call me a star before BBC. Don't take a lot to get rid of me. Me and them know that the same. Me and them know that the same. Boy, that them gonna know the name is. They say I move like I'm nameless. Cause I only cover the money bags and I don't really wanna be famous, man.
We going crazy, we at the top and we never gonna stop. Hop in a ghost, I'ma get swayzy. I just got off with a jet and I cry. I win in a Humvee, I lie. I be on go cause I come from the shot. I'm shooting back, I ain't ducking no shots. Got power like Samson, I cut off the locks. Chirac, Timmer, in the cut like I'm Fredo Santana. Bushu Benton, I hop in the Bama, the world is mine. I'm Tony Montana, I'm Pelican Fly. Diamonds on me cause I'm rapping a rock. I'ma go hard, I ain't killing them soft. I'm up in the hills, I feel like I'm Lauren, you ready or not? I like who got businesses, I'm CEO of mine. 1980 Prezi Rolly, we been working overtime. The witness, the police, the pigs, I don't eat swine. Son of Jacob, this biblical, my flow, the holy God. Save money ground up in the gutter where they found us. Stones in the faint mouth rush. More vacays, more bucks, more race, more foreign trucks, more on a tour bus, more